Hello and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to talk about Bursae in the hip, or bursitis in the hip. I'll have a link in the description below to my video about natural remedies for hip pain. Let's get started. Bursitis and hip pain. How do you deal with them? According to Wikipedia, bursitis is the inflammation of the bursa. You're probably thinking, oh wow, that's helpful. To clarify, the bursa is a sac that contains the lubricating fluid that is used to reduce the friction and irritation between the bone tissues. When the bursa, or bursae, if there is more than one, gets inflamed, your joint is going to hurt. The most common causes of bursitis are minor injuries to old age, or repetitive motions that aggravate the bursa. As one ages, the tendons are less tolerant to the stress placed upon them. This is one of the reasons it is best to stay active and exercise regularly, well into your senior years. Your tendons will be stronger and more elastic. Poor posture, a lack of warm-up, being overweight, etc. will raise your risk of getting bursitis. Any activity that is physical in nature can cause it to occur. Adults above the age of 40 are more prone to getting bursitis. Bursitis can be treated by taking over-the-counter medication. Other ways to remedy the problem will be to use an ice compress on the affected area to reduce swelling and, of course, to give your joint some rest so that it can heal. Arthritis is one of the major causes of hip joint pain. However, bursitis and tendinitis are also causes of pain in the hip joint. When there is physical trauma to the hip tendons, the bursa can get swollen and cause pain. Improper blood flow in the hip joints may also be a cause of hip pain. Since the cells need good blood flow for oxygenation and nutrients, when the blood flow to the hip joints are impeded or poor, the cells will deteriorate and die. This will cause pain in the hip joint. Unfortunately, hip joint pain also affects infants and babies. It can be heartbreaking for parents to see their child in pain. The infant or baby's hip may be dislocated due to birth trauma or some other accident. This may cause the child to have early arthritis and walking deficiencies. Early diagnosis and treatment can help to mitigate the problem to a large extent. It goes without saying that if your hip joint pain is severe or the discomfort persists for a few days, you absolutely must make an appointment with your doctor. Don't just try to apply some pain relief cream and treat the condition yourself. The pain relief medication will merely mask the pain. You will not know the underlying cause. In some cases, the pain in the hips will be accompanied by swelling, fever, and infection symptoms. This might be a sign of a much more serious health problem, and only a doctor will be able to know what to look for and what is the best course of action. Depending on the severity of your condition, your pain may subside with medication and bed rest. If the symptoms are more severe, you might even need surgery. You should learn whatever you can about your hip pain so that you can make informed decisions and take appropriate steps to help yourself. Hello again. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a like. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my new videos. If you'd like my free report, Alternative Medicines and Therapies, click the link in the description below. Thanks for watching.